Noah. But first, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for my crazy Canuck, Bob Kirk.
All
Woo!
right. Wow. Everybody's ranting today. Jeez. Rich, I don't know how you keep so many balls in the air. It's like juggling. Excellent. Excellent. That was a good rant, Teddy. I thought at the end of it you were going to say, "Oh,
Yeah.
I skipped the dishes is here. Gotta go." It was a good food rant. I'm still hacking away at the HR handbook here and working on that. It's a never-ending alphabet. Oh my God. Uh, we had a manager that insisted that we all take mandatory courses on email marketing. I said, well, when there's communications between systems, they call it interconnecting, right? When scientists talk about distance between stars, they call it interstellar. Then what would they call a course we take in the office? And the manager said, I don't know, intercourse? We laughed and he got sent to HR. So that was good. Interloper. That's another I word. A person who becomes involved in a place or situation where they are not wanted or considered not to belong. We just call them family. Or in the business world, we call them consultants. Yeah. My girlfriend Myrtle and I we used to see each other like 2.5 days a week. It would be Friday, Saturday, and then I would take her home Sunday. You know, I'm in a situationship. She, she doesn't like it when I call her my girlfriend. She said, that's for young people. I said, okay, so how about partner? She said, no, partner, that's like a law firm. I said, you know what they do in the rap world? What they call their girlfriends. She goes, no. I go, my bitch. Well, oh, what do you think about that? Wow, I'll tell you, we're now down to 1 day a week. Yeah. If I don't behave myself, I'm just going to be going for coffee on Sundays. Cross your fingers for me. Yeah. Oh boy, she's lots of fun. I went to a school reunion, and actually, this was the 75th school reunion. I know I don't look that old, do I? Anyway, it was from grade 3. I remember geography. In geography, I'm in Toronto, and there's two rivers in Toronto: the Don in the east and the Humber River in the west. And this guy sitting in front of me, Earl Dickinson, he sat right in front of me, and the teacher asked him, said, Earl, what's this river? And she pointed out a river, right? And there was a pause, and I leaned close to Earl, and I go, the Nile. And he said the Nile, and the class laughed. The teacher even laughed. And Earl had to stay extra time after school. So I saw Earl at the reunion, and I relayed this story to him, and Earl looked at me. I said, do you remember this incident? And he just walked away and never talked to me the rest of the night. I guess he's still pissed off. But anyway, he knows his geography now because he certainly got away from me pretty fast. Yeah. Oh, Myrtle said, men are like boomerangs. If you handle their wood right, they always come back to you. Okay. No Aussies in the crowd? Come on. The two most important words in a woman's vocabulary is come over. The other two most important, powerful words are get off.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, the company that I work for wanted to innovate in the field of touch screens, making them more responsive. One person wanted to add sound effects, the other wanted to add haptics. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, the engineer wanted to add a G spot. Now every computer has one. They put it right in between the hard drive and the RAM. I still can't find it on mine. Yesterday, Myrtle heard that joke, and she said to me, you still haven't found mine, Bob. I said, perhaps I'll have one of the engineers come over. She likes that. She likes smart people. She's still waiting for him. Anyway, I think that's about my time. Yeah. So
Mm.
I'm going to cut it at that. Thanks, everybody. Take
All right,
care.
Bob. Woo! Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. Okay. Let's keep this party rocking and rolling.